Hi everybody, Erica Serwin here with another video for you. Again, this week I'm using the No Bones About It adorable little photopolymer set, and I'm going to show you how to make this cute little birthday card. Alright, so you need to start out with a Bermuda Bay card base. I've done a few steps ahead of time. On the inside, I adhered just a smaller piece of Whisper White. All the measurements are going to be on my blog, so make sure you check it out. And I used one of the circle framelits to cut a window. Alright, so now before we do anything else, where I'm not adding anything to that window yet, I need to stamp my dinosaur image. And I'm going to use Bermuda Bay, and I'm going to use my T-Rex. And this is the solid dinosaur, the solid T-Rex, not the bones. Now the reason why I'm not putting anything in this window yet is because I want to get this centered right in that window. Okay, so stamp after you have the window. So there he is. Alright, now we're going to take a piece of window sheet and we're going to put it inside here, just like this on the inside. And again, with the measurements, check the blog. I'll have it all listed there for you. I'm using Fast Fuse, my favorite adhesive besides dimensionals. It will not come loose. It's going to stay there. Alright, so we put the window there. Now we're going to close it. The window sheet is there, and we're going to use the bones. Now to get this to stick to the window sheet, we need to use Stays-On. It's going to stick, it's going to dry, and it's going to be permanent. But Stays-On is really bad for photopolymer stamps. You can see mine's a little bit stained already. I never ever use Stays-On with my photopolymers, but for this instance we need to. So what we're going to do real quickly, as soon as we stamp, we're going to clean it. Okay, so make sure that when you use Stays-On with your photopolymers that you quickly clean them, because the Stays-On, something about it makes the stamp gummy. Kind of ruins the stamp. Alright, let's see if I can do this without getting my head too far in the camera. I'm going to stamp this cute little guy, his bones, right on top of the window sheet. I hope I didn't wait too long. Looks like I did. You got to stamp quickly. This stuff dries. Let's see if I can get this lined up. Alright, there, that's better. Okay, now we got to quickly clean it. And I just use my regular Stampin' Mist, and I kind of spray it on there and really give it a good scrubbing. Okay, and you can see that actually did pretty good. Sometimes there's a little bit of Stays-On left, so I just take my hand and rub it off. Alright, so let's move on now to the next steps. We're going to make a frame for this window, a circle frame. So you're going to need a piece of early espresso cardstock and 2 circles. The circle that you use to cut the window is going to be your smaller circle. And then you're going to use the next size up. And you're going to put them both on your magnetic platform on your early espresso paper, just like that. We're going to create a ring, basically. Okay, run it through. Get all of this, and there we have it. Okay, so now let's attach this, and there's many adhesives you could use. I'm not a fan of liquid adhesives. I don't use them very much because I'm very messy. So I'm just going to use some glue dots, and we're going to attach this right here. Okay, and now I'm going to take a piece of Bohemian DSP, if I can find it in my mess right here, and I'm going to adhere that just like that. Made it a little bit too long. Alright, and just like I did in my card earlier in the week, I'm going to take this ribbon, this linen thread, and I'm going to wrap it around 3 times. Okay, and I'm going to tie just a knot. It's going to be hidden under our sentiment. Makes it a little bit easier fumbling around with your twine to not have to do that bow. Alright, so let's make the little, gotta spread these guys out, and then let's make the little sentiment. Alright, I'm using the sentiment from the set called, it says Have a Dinorific Birthday, and I'm switching over to Memento ink this time because Stays-On is not necessary for just plain white cardstock. And I'm going to stamp it right there, and Memento will wash right off of your stamps with no problem. I've got leaves all around. We're going to use that guy in a minute. All right, this is the Artisan Label Punch. and punch him out like that. Now I've used the bird punch, two-step punch, to punch out 2 of these cucumber crush. I'm going to take these little leaves and I'm going to attach them, whoops, with some glue dots. I cut the stems off of them so they wouldn't be too long. All right, now we're going to make a little bone, and we're going to use this punch. This is the Tree Builder punch, and we're going to take some Whisper White and stick it in here, and we just need that tree branch right here. And I'm going to take my snips and I'm just going to take off those side pieces like that. And now I'm going to take it. This is a little bit tricky. All right, you're going to take the blunt end of that piece and you're going to stick it down here, right here where that other bone ending looks like a bone. And we're going to take that bone, isn't it cute? And stick it right in the middle of these leaves like that. And now we're going to make a little bow with some of our linen thread. Just like that. See how I hold that knot and pull those until it's the size that I like. All right, stick this on a glue dot. And I like to take my paper snips and take that just like that. All right, now there's the sentiment. How fun and cute is that? All right, now I'm going to put a dimensional on the back and stick it right there. All right, now one other thing I did just to kind of carry over the front of the design is I took another little strip of that Bohemian DSP and I stuck it right on there. Whoops. And you could even stick in a gift card right there. All right. Oh, you know what? I almost thought we were done. We forgot his birthday hat. Let's do that really quickly. Cucumber Crush and the little birthday hat. This is going to involve some fussy cutting. So if you don't like to fussy cut, you could skip this step. But I'm just going to take my snips and cut around as best I can. Let's see, I could do better than that. Come on. All right, let's see. I guess if you give it to a little kid, they're not going to care, right? But their moms might notice your messy cutting. No, not really. They'll be like, oh my gosh, so cute. I can't believe you made that card. You know, guys. Come on, everybody's impressed with our homemade cards. There we go. Okay, so maybe my fussy cutting leaves something to be desired, but there it is. I hope you like this card. I hope you can make something similar with a window sheet. And let me know if you have questions and check out my blog for all the specifics. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.